Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy New Year. It's January 1st. It's New Year's Day, 2025. Made it through another one. We had a really good year, guys. Like a really good year. I started this YouTube channel back in 23, I guess. November of 23, the end of 23, with the Volkswagen thing you see behind me. I think it was November 17th. I decided, after years of watching, all the guys out in California, and of course the Vice Grip guy, Vice Grip Garage, Gas Monkey. I was watching a lot of the import stuff because that's what I used to be into, still into. But was watching like TJ Hunt, Dustin Williams, and all those guys, and I watch them and I go, we do the same stuff just on street rods and muscle cars, and why not us, right? Like, we're doing things that I think people would like to see, right? And maybe we could help out, right? Help some people out. And so I picked up a camera, my phone actually, and just started videoing. And man, it has been so rewarding. I've had so much fun doing this. I'm not necessarily the guy that if you met me in person, I'm not really the guy that would want to be on camera, leading up to this. But now I love being on camera, right? Even Big Ron, he was, one of those, just did not want to be on camera. Just kind of camera shy, and a lot of people are. Nothing wrong with it. And don't say this, don't say that. Make sure you're, don't talk about your faults, right? All those kind of things. Anything that we make mistakes, let's not talk about that. And after some discussions and some thought, we decided that wasn't the way we wanted the channel to go, right? So we were going to tell you guys everything. This is what's going on a day-to-day here at Brown's Rod and Custom. And there wasn't a Brown's Rod and Custom. It was just me and my dad building cars, right? And since we've become a business, we're an LLC now. We've got the tax EIN number. We've got all the things. My wife's been setting all that up, which has been really cool. But 2024 was really, for us, I got married, my brother got married, my brother's having a baby, which I think in May or something like that. Having a little boy, they think, and which is exciting. We can get him in a garage, and at some point. But started with the thing, and never had built a Volkswagen. Didn't know much about things. Didn't know much about any of it really, and maybe get a little better light. And we just went at it, right? We just knew what we knew about cars in general, right? And that's kind of what we're doing. And long story short, there you go, camera. Camera's doing weird stuff. But long story short, I think we did a pretty good job. And it took a lot of figuring and talking to guys like Mike at thinkparts.com and so on, just to figure out what parts am I missing. Like, how does this go, but I think it turned out pretty good. And what else happened? We bought the 1965 Chevy Chevelle SS Malibu, 65 Chevelle SS Malibu, yeah. And we also picked up the Apache you see behind me in South Carolina. The Chevelle came from the Sumter Swap Meet. You can actually see. the Chevelle came from the Sumter swap meet. And we were walking around one day, and there it was, and we are like, I like that. The price was right. It was like $1,200. You know, we're like, okay, it has title, clear Florida title, which is helpful for here. And one thing led to another, and we brought her home. And it's sitting at my house in Zephyr Hills, and under the carport, under a car cover. It's as good as anything here, as far as keeping it safe. So, but yeah, I mean, to kind of give you an idea, we started with just friends and family on this channel, basically. I went public, but it wasn't, the algorithm and stuff wasn't picking us up really. I mean, when we bought the Apache, we had 151, I think, subscribers, most friends and family. Within 2 days, I had 500 subscribers because of the Apache. And I was learning as I went. I started doing shorts. We were videoing the trip there and back and loading and unloading and all that. And I'll be honest, that's the unloading video of this Apache off the truck right there is our most successful video of the year. Who'd have thunk it? You know. But you guys seem to really like it, which is great, which is what we want. And that's why I asked you guys your opinions and all of that, right? So it's been a hell of a year. We're sitting at 1,620 subscribers as of 8 a.m. January 1st, 2025. Last week, 60,000 people tuned into this channel. 60,000. And I know that doesn't compare to some of these guys that are just massive, like what I talked about earlier, the Vice Grip guys, Gas Monk. I mean, they get that in 2 seconds. But for us, that's incredible. That's basically filling a football stadium, an NFL stadium, a week, you know, watching us out here, which is crazy. It's a lot of fun, but it's, you know, wrapping your head around that is a little tough sometimes. You're like, holy shit, you know. And one of the things that happened this year that, you know, quite frankly, was mind-blowing was going to car shows and being recognized, right? People knew who we were in Louisville at the Street Rod Nationals. People knew who we were at the Turkey Run. Had guys come up to us. Bug Jam had dozens of people come up. Hey, you're Brown's Riding Custom, you know? Yeah, we got the flag up and everything, but they knew the videos and the YouTube channel, and we're talking about the Apache and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it was cool. It's different, you know? You got to get used to that. I mean, I've had some people walk up to me and be like, hey, and I'm like, hey, you know, you're not ready for it, you know? You're just like, hi. But then once you realize that's where they know you're from, it's not just some random person being weird. You know, it's kind of cool. You're like, oh shit, okay. I guess people do watch this, you know. Yeah. So 2024 was a great year. 2025 is going to be an even better year. Okay. So 24 saw this channel get basically created. Saw it explode to 1,620 subscribers. We got monetized, I believe the 17th of December, which is great. So please keep liking and subscribing and watching the videos. It's very helpful to us. And we don't make a lot of money. I think over the course of since the 19th, I believe, because we had to get approved and all that, I think it says we've made like $42, right? I mean, it's not like we're making a fortune or anything. Now, these boys that are doing, you know, like the Vice Grip guy is making a ton of money, you know, and it's all on views and, you know, all of that, which is why you see me doing a lot of shorts, because the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm will pick that up and will send it to more of you, okay? We'll get into feeds and more of you will be able to find us, right, and recognize that we're here and come back, which is great. We'd love to have you. So all these things are happening now. 2025. My wife has already created a website for us. It's not live yet, but she's created it. And she's also created a online shop through Shopify to get merch, Brown's Riding Custom merch. So you can buy t-shirts, hats. She's got some other stuff, cups and key tags and things of that nature she's been working on. But that'll be coming live here probably, I would like to say, by February 1st. One of the things that is going to happen is a limited edition shirt and items for each of the cars we finish, right? Like the Volkswagen thing will be the first one, which will be really cool. I'm really excited about that. But you'll be able to get our t-shirts and all that kind of stuff, like you see us wearing around the garage and all that, and at car shows and everything else, with my dad's old Flame Model A on it and all that. So it's exciting. So website, merch shop, right? Merchandise shop coming, okay? Which will be linked through YouTube and TikTok and all the things. We'll get that out there. We are going to build and finish the Apache, hopefully in the next 6 months. I'd like to be there by summer. We're going to sell the Apache, so if you're interested in the Apache, it will be for sale. I don't know how much yet, so don't even ask yet. I have no idea, but it's going to happen. The Volkswagen thing is going to sell here in the next probably month or two. It'll be, well, I'm putting it up for sale January 8th. That's when we're taking all the pictures, then I can go ahead and make everything work. The 8th or the 9th, something like that, and get that up for sale. So if you're looking for a thing, I got you a thing. Then we're going to start on the Chevelle after the Apache and get that going. And which will be even more trips to National Parts Depot, buying quarters, putting in a Dutchman, floors, all the things, right? I've got the original 283 here we're going to have built. Well, we're going to send it out, have the machine work done, and then we're going to build it in-house here with you guys on the channel, and put it all together, first start, paint it, do all the things, detail it out, put it in. Should be cool. We're going to do the same thing with the motor for the Apache. We're going to do a 350 4-bolt main, camel hump heads, 350 horse cam. Pretty much the blueprint of my dad's 44. It's a runner. It's everything you want with all the things you need, right? Still have good brakes. It's dependable, fires right up, it runs cool, you don't have weird problems, it's simple, it works, right? And it'll just pin you in your seat and, rocket ship down the street and do 2-wheel burnouts, which is exciting. But yeah, so those are going to happen. I'm fairly certain we will pick up another car or two, or truck or two, or whatever we end up running across this year. So be ready for that. There's some things I am looking for. I'm looking for a 57 Chev, big back window, fleet side. I understand that'll be an expensive truck, but I'm looking for one of those. I'm also looking for just kind of rare cars. I don't want something so rare like the Chrysler where you can't find parts. They don't exist, and it takes years to build because you're trying to source stuff that you're hoping somebody on a forum sees your "please help me" ad. But I'm always looking for a 7071 Cuda of any type with a title. I just need a rolling car with a title. That's the keeper for this guy. If I ever get that, I'm going to put a 426 Hemi in it with 2 4s and with an 833 Hemi 4-speed, Dana 60 track pack, 411 gears, 410, 411, something like that, posi, and shaker hood, all the things. So if I ever find that car, we'll build that. So we'll definitely do that. I'm also looking for my old car, my Flame Model A Coupe. I found it a couple years ago, about a year ago, I guess, when I was in Taos. I would say October of 23 I found it. It was in Tampa, believe it or not. It was here. Guy had it, called it Mabel, Hot Rod Mabel. Yeah. But it was my old car, in great shape. But he wanted like $45,000 for it, which I didn't have at the time. Well, I did, but I talked myself out of it. My wife was going to let me do it, and then I talked myself out of it. Just because I didn't need all that. I wanted to start the channel and do all these things, and I didn't need to start in a hole. And so looking for that. And I'm also looking for my dad's 1930 Ford two-door sedan, the one that's on our logo, okay, flame one. If I could ever find that, that'll be something that we will obtain without his knowledge, and we will, I don't know what the condition would be, but we will restore it, probably in Kentucky. My Uncle Greg's or Jack or somebody's shop will probably help us out. And these are guys that have huge garages, and Jack's got basically warehouses, Costco's. So, you know, we can probably figure it out. But get it back to where it needs to be and then give it back to him. If you ever want to see Ron cry, that'd be it. That was, when we sold that, that was like losing a kid, you know. Same with mine, but really his old one, the one that's in the emblem or on the logo, is probably the most special car we've ever done. We built that together. You know, that was kind of my 12 years old, 13 years old through, you know, quite a while actually. I think we sold it in 02, 03, something like that. So 2002, 2003. So yeah, if we ever find that car, if you're watching this and you have that car, reach out to me. I know the odds of that are slim, but we're going to put it out there in the world, see where it goes. That's the one I'd like to bring home. But yeah, lots of things are going to happen, guys. So stay tuned. I'm going to stop talking and start getting on this Apache here and kind of roll us into the new year, you know. So hope you like this video. Kind of gives you an idea where we started, where we're at, and where we're going with the channel. And we'll talk to you guys here soon. I'm gonna have another video for you today, and we'll just keep on going. Today, the big thing today is to get this rocker off on the passenger side and get the new rocker installed, or at least tacked in. See where we get. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. We love you guys. Really appreciate all of you. Thank you for the support. Have a great day. Happy New Year.